from IIHM Delhi, and today we have Sir Keith Edgar, the Director of Wine Education at IIHM. So it was an honor, sir, for you having today in the IIHM Delhi campus. So my first question would be that how was your session about the education for the wines for the third years that we had in the morning?
Super. No, it was great. It's a specialized session that we do for third years where we get in depth on wine, because wine is not a singular identity. There are hundreds of or 100,000 different kinds of wines around the world. They all kind of look different, smell different, and taste different. So we went through the process of identifying what makes a wine taste a particular way, depending on how it was grown, who grew it, which country it was grown in. So it was really interesting to let them know that there's many, many different wines in the world to experience. So unfortunately, you could never ever experience every wine that was produced, but I'm going to try, maybe throughout my life, trying to drink every wine that was made, if possible. But yeah.
So my next following question would be related to the third years itself, that what does a newcomer or the new recruit of hospitality industry should indulge in the coming future of the hospitality industry?
And it's kind of an exciting time to be in the hospitality industry. Obviously, COVID took a big chunk of it, but it has regrouped, rebranded, and I think it is probably the most, I would think career-wise, there are more options now than there has been. And not only are there more options, the salary compensation is high. We did see people transition out of hospitality during COVID. They went on to something else. And what that has created is actually a shortage of people in the industry. So where you have a demand and the supply is less, what happens to compensation? It goes up. So salaries are, I don't know the exact figures, but I would think they're significantly higher than they have been. And the availability to get jobs and multiple jobs are up there as well. I know there's even some industrial training people that have gone out that they've tried to keep them, don't go back to college, just come and stay, we'll pay you. Don't do that, because ultimately you have to understand that by completing your third year and getting as much education as possible, your final salary down the road is going to be higher if you do that.
Certainly. And my last question would be that what message would you like to send to the first years who are new in this part and are eager to learn about the industry more?
Yeah. And when I was talking to them, I asked why they enrolled and what job they wanted to do. And a significant portion, they all want to be chefs. They all want to be chefs, going to be a celebrity chef, going to be on TV. Unfortunately, that's a small percentage of the people that get into chef. But what I said to them was, I know that the majority of you, or a portion of you, will have changed your mind. Everyone has a transition. Some they'll come in, I'm going to be a chef, I'm going to be a chef. They end up being a chef. But a lot of people just think, maybe it's something that I want to do. Maybe I'm going to be a chef. But once they get into the program, and especially after industrial training, which ideally gives you some options within a hotel or facility to be able to experience different kinds of jobs, because hospitality is big. It's not just a chef, and it's not just a sommelier. Hopefully everyone wants to be a sommelier, or it's not just front office. There's lots of options within that. And I think you just find what speaks to you, because you should never go into your life thinking, oh, this is a career that maybe they want me to do, I want to do, or I'm not that passionate about. Because if you're not really passionate about the job, you're not going to be that successful. But by experiencing the 3 years, working in the industry, and even after you graduated and gone out, where you have more options to experience different aspects of hospitality, once you find that one subject or that one type of work that really gets you excited, that when you wake up in the morning you want to go, you want to do there, and that's when I discovered wines as being a sommelier. When I discovered that was my thing that got me excited, that's when you become super successful. Find the thing that you're most passionate about. Pursue it as much as possible by educating yourself, to be as trained and as educated in that particular subject, whether it's a pastry chef or
We shouldn't
whatever.
restrict ourselves to
Yeah.
one thing, one particular thing. We should explore and then we should
Yeah,
think about doing
explore,
something.
find the thing that makes you excited, pursue it as much as possible, increasing your knowledge of it, and and not only will you be successful, you're going to be happy, and ultimately, isn't that what we're all about? Just be happy.
So thank you so much, sir. We had a lovely session with you and we got to know a lot more about than we actually knew. We'll be signing off and we'll see you soon.